Papaya puti, papaya fast. White Rose Papaya with vitamin B3. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality. ACS.
DMC Philippines, in cooperation with Massimo and Discovery Suites, present Julia Fordham live in concert on February 16, Friday at 8 p.m. at a theater at Soler with special guest Christian Bautista. Julia Fordham will serenade you with all Filipino favorites, love moves in mysterious ways. Girlfriend.
Don't tell your girlfriend about me.
Invisible War.
Invisible war. Seems we're waging an invisible war.
Happy Ever After.
Happy ever after.
And many more. Buy your tickets now. Available at Ticket World and Soler Box Office. Julia Fordham Live is brought to you by DZXL 558.
Para di madaling masira ang ngipin ng pamilya, ngayon pa lang,
Unique toothpaste for brushing every after kumain.
dahil ang unique toothpaste, may Max Protect formula.
Ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa.
Helps stop cavities even before they start, while keeping breath fresh with regular use.
Unique toothpaste for brushing para siguraduhin ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa. Unique
Max Alaga, Max Protectado with unique toothpaste maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
Si Mommy at si Washing Machine believe sa Pride Washing Machine Detergent.
Hello, Washi!
Hello, Mommy!
Laundry day na naman! Ready ka na sa mancha, chocolate, putik, libag?
Kaya yan ang Pride Washing Machine Detergent. May triple stain-away formula. Tanggal ang makapit, madikit, at malupit na dumit mancha. Easy ang labada.
Mula noon hanggang ngayon.
All you need is pride. All you need is pride.
Pride Detergent, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified, world-class quality.
ACS.
Samson Plus Herbal Capsule.
Ako si Roy, taga Santa Rosa, Laguna. Malabo yung mata ko. Sabi ng doktor, may glaucoma daw ako. Pero tinry kong uminom ng Santon Plus Herbal Capsule. Inaraw-araw ko, nawala yung glaucoma. Nabis talaga yung Santon Plus Herbal Capsule.
Samson Plus. Sa mga butika. Ito ang DZXL News. 558 kHz. 6 na dekadang maaasahan sa balita at serbisyo publiko. Ang himpilan ng RMN Network sa Mega Manila. Live sa radyo at online. Narito na ang isang programa para sa mga nag-iisip ng sariling negosyo o gustong matuto ng mga konsepto ng negosyo. Makinig sa Business Na!
Matuto at isagawa.
Magandang buhay at magandang kinabukasan. This is Renalyn Tan Castillejos. I'll be one of your hosts.
I'm Professor Leo Makatangay.
Business Na!
Business na!
Matuto at isagawa ang Business Na. Hatid ng BCYF, St. Lucian College, Pampanga at ng DZXL 558 RMN Manila. Business Na!
Matuto at isagawa.
Magandang araw, magandang buhay, at magandang kinabukasan. Hello and welcome to Business Na, your free basic entrepreneurship and business education radio program brought to you by our sponsors, BCYF or the Benita and Catalina Yap Foundation, RMN or Radio Mindanao Network, DZXL 558, and St. Lucian College, Pampanga. I am your host and resource speaker, Prof. Lea Makatangay, and I welcome you to another session of Business Na. So we have a very interesting topic for today. No? So ang topic natin, ang tema natin para sa araw na to ay tungkol sa business classifications at mga business functions. No? So ano mga functions at categories ng business o negosyo. But bago tayo mag-umpisa, gusto ko kayong i-review, no? So magkakaroon tayo ng munting review, no, nung ating pinag-aralan last Saturday. So ang topic natin last Saturday was about what is business, no? Kung ano ang negosyo. And we talked about definitions, no? So a business is an organization or enterprise engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activities, no? It can be an occupation, it can be a profession, or it can be a trade, no? So, ito ay mga gawaing nakakalikha at nakakabenta ng kalakal o serbisyo na tumutugon sa pangangailangan ng mga tao. So, anumang gawaing pang-ekonomiya na may layuning kumita o tumubo ay pwedeng i-consider, no, na negosyo o business. Of course, kailangan sana legal, no? Dapat legal at within the law, no? So, pero pang-ekonomiya, no? In other words, to be able to earn a profit. No? Kasi kung ang layunin is not to earn a profit, then perhaps it's something else, no? Hindi siya business. Pwede siyang a charitable institution or an NGO, a non-government organization, no, or a non-profit organization. Pero pag sinasabi nating organisasyon para tumubo, no, o magkaroon ng kita, then that's a business organization. Pinag-usapan rin natin tungkol sa mission, vision, values, at ang tinatawag nating tagline o mantra. No? So, yung mission muna. So, yung mission, this is the reason for being. The reason for being or the purpose ng business. No? Bakit ka ba nagbi-business? No? Ano ba ang purpose? No? Ang objective ng business mo? Ano ba ang ginagawa mo sa iyong business? So, yan ay kinakapture o sinusulat sa isa o dalawang linya, maikli lang, pero nakasynthesize, no? Nakakondense kung ano ang misyon ng business mo. Next is vision. Ang vision, parati nakatingin sa future. Kasi that's what you want to do in the future. Anong gusto mong ma-accomplish? Ano ang goals, no? Usually, these are big goals, no? Audacious, daring goals that you want to accomplish in the future. Ano yung direksyon ng negosyo mo? Anong patutunguhan ng business mo? And then we also have values, no? So yung values, anong importante para sa negosyo mo at yung mga kasosyo sa negosyo, no? It refers to what you believe in. No, it also refers to what you value. Kaya nga values, anong binibigyan mo ng halaga. For example, integridad o kaya naman quality of products, no, excellence in service, honesty, no, collaboration, respect, dignity for all. No, so it shows how you treat your customers, how you treat your employees, how you treat your partners, at yung ating tinatawag na other stakeholders sa negosyo at sa business, no? And finally, we also talk about the tagline or mantra. So ito yung short version ng lahat na ito, no? Ano yung paano mo masasummarize ang iyong business, no? So para maalala ng mga tao at ma-capture ka agad yung pinaka diwa, yung pinaka-essence ng business mo, no? So, an example I can give is yung sa Nike, just do it, no? So, that seems to capture the spirit of Nike. Sa Disneyland naman, ang kanilang tagline is the happiest place in the world, no? So, that's how we know Disney, no? At sa Filipino version naman, ang Jollibee langhap sarap, no? So, sa langhap pa lang, sa amoy pa lang, no, masarap na. No? So that mantra or that tagline is usually easier to remember, no? And then finally, business, we said, looks for opportunities, no? Kaya kung minsan wag natin tignan yung problema as something always negative, no? Kasi kasama ng problema ang paghahanap ng solusyon. At ang solusyon na to ay pwedeng pagkakitaan, no? It's an opportunity. That's why crisis can also be an opportunity. No, it's not always negative. We also talked about innovation. When you talk about to innovate, it's usually to introduce something new. Yung bago, something new or yung nga, novel o bago, it doesn't have to be something so big and dramatic. No? Pwede ring small and subtle. Pero we try to introduce something a bit new, no, in the business para naman medyo unique, no, sa mga kakompetisyon. So with that, no, we summarize, no, innovation also. To innovate as translating an idea or an invention into a good or service that has commercial value. So yung idea pa lang, no, kung itra-translate natin sa isang produkto or serbisyo na pwedeng pagkakitaan, then that is innovation. Okay, so let's stop here for a while. Let's have a break, and then we'll resume after a few minutes.
Santon Vitamin C, ang alkaline na vitamin C.
Ako si Fiona, isang high school teacher. Sobrang stress lagi ako sa klase. Pero nang sinubukan ko ang Santon Vitamin C, naging ganado ako sa pagtuturo at nagkaroon pa ako ng time sa aking anak.
Santon Vitamin C, ang alkaline na vitamin C. Mabibili sa pinakamalapit na butika sa inyong lugar.
Para di madaling masira ang ngipin ng pamilya, ngayon pa lang,
Unique toothpaste for brushing every after kumain.
dahil ang unique toothpaste may Max Protect formula.
Ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa.
Helps stop cavities even before they start, while keeping breath fresh with regular use.
Unique toothpaste for brushing para siguraduhin ngipin ay Max Alaga, Max Protektado pa. Unique
Max Alaga, Max Protectado with unique toothpaste maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
DZXL News, ang himpilan ng RMN.
Okay, so let's resume. As I said before, the topic is about business classifications and functions of business. No? So, umpisahan natin yung tinatawag na business classifications. No? So, ang business classifications, ito yung parang categories, no? Categories ng business, no? Paano natin kina-categorize ang ating mga negosyo. So definition. Business classification involves grouping businesses into different sectors based on the activities conducted by the business, no? So maraming klaseng negosyo, no? Maraming businesses, pero tingnan natin paano categorize, no? Paano ginugrupo, no, into the sectors or different sectors based on the activities na ginagawa sa mga negosyong ito. So, umpisahan natin sa manufacturing, no? Ang manufacturing ay ang paggawa, no, o paglikha ng mga goods, no? At ang mga goods na to, usually they are tangible, no? Pwedeng hawakan, makita, no? Tangible meaning it can be captured by our senses, no? We can weigh it, no? Pwede amoyin, kung edible, pwede kainin, no? So we have consumer goods which are for retail, no? For consumer consumption, no? Consumer pag-consume ng mga tao, ng mga individual, no? And then we also have, so for example, shampoos, no, food products, no, clothes, no. These are some examples of consumer goods, no. Pag sinabing consumer goods, yung individual ang bumibili at nakikinabang sa mga goods na ito. And then we also have industrial goods, no. So industrial goods are items na ginagamit sa industriya. So ang consumer niyan, ang customer ay mga companies also, no? Kumpanya rin, mga industriya, mga companies tulad ng, for example, an industrial good is, let's say, machines, no? Machines na ginagamit sa fabrication, no? O kaya naman mga machine parts, automobile parts na ginagamit sa pag-assembly ng automobile, o pag-assemble, no? Pag-assemble ng mga kotse, ng mga truck, no? Industrial goods are perhaps trucks, no? Which are bought by companies, no? In order to deliver. Some examples of industrial goods are steel, no? So ang pagbili ng paggawa ng bakal, no, na binibili naman ng mga kumpanya na gumagawa ng mga buildings, na construction companies that make houses and buildings and make use of these steel bars, no? So yan ang manufacturing. Another category or classification is real estate, financing, investment, and insurance, no? So ito ang financing of personal, industrial, anticipated, and unexpected needs. No, so real estate, most people all people need a place to live, no? So real estate refers to the land, no, property, as well as houses, condominiums, office space, and so on, no? Financing, no, if we can look at banks here, no, that provide loans, no, for financing of businesses as well as personal loans, no, for personal needs. For example, a family needs a house, o kaya naman para sa edukasyon ng mga bata to set aside some money para sa tuition sa ilang taon na mag-aaral. Then we also look at that kind of financing, no? Insurance, no? So insurance companies that insure for health, for life, and also for insurance of property, no? Houses, cars, and so on. And then we also talk of another sector, transportation, communication, and storage, no? So movement of goods and people. The movement of people, so for example, in transportation, yung car, yung buses, so a bus company, for example, is in transportation. You know, or for example, rental of vans, rental of cars, no? Or the business of Grab, yung Grab transports people, but it also transports goods, right? For delivery, movement of goods, or if you want something picked up, no, or delivered, no. So you can rely on Grab. You can rely also for parcels, yung mga FedEx, DHL. These are, and then communication, interconnectivity, no? So transmission of messages, so yung mga internet providers natin, no? And phone providers, no? Interconnectivity of mobile phone, landlines, and so on, no? Temporary storage and handling of goods, no? So warehouses, nagiging more popular yung business na creating storage space, no? Kasi you can rent or lease for long periods of time space, no, for your items. So this can be consumer oriented, no, for personal, individual use, as well as for company use. Next is construction. That's another kind of business organization. Construction of shelter, construction ng mga bahay, construction ng building, ng offices. At hindi lang yon, no? So saan dadaan ng mga kotse o ang mga buses, no, or mga trains, no? So construction also of roads, of bridges, at kung minsan pati yung pagdaan ng tubig sa irrigation, no, that's part also of construction, no? And then we have business services, no? So business services, support services for business organizations, no? So ang iniisip ko very specifically na relatively madaling gawin na business na nasa business service is if you want to offer in your community, for example, yung printing at copying services, no? I had a student before na sa lugar nila sa Mindanao, she noticed that They had the school, pero nobody was providing for the assignments of the students na kung minsan kailangan mag-print ng report, mag-print ng assignment, no? And not all the families had a printer. So ang inisip niya was to buy a printer which had computer functions, no? At yun ang naging business niya. So gumawa siya ng mga flyers, nag-email siya sa mga magulang, co-magulang niya, co-parents niya. And that started it, no? Na nagpapa-print sila o nagpapa-photocopy sa kanya. Mining. Mining is usually requires a lot of capital, no? Raw materials for consumer and industrial goods, yung mga elements na kinukuha from the ground, from the earth, no? So a lot of the elements, even in our cell phones, no, they contain certain elements from that are mined, no? The raw materials are obtained through mining. Usually mining is very capital intensive industry, no? And then we have wholesale and retail. So ito yung trade, tinatawag na trade, no? Distribution of goods through shops, shopping centers, o kaya naman online ordering. And this, I know, is an opportunity for you, for most of you, no? Siguro nagtatry na kayo lalo na yung mga mahilig mag-buy and sell. O kaya naman during the pandemic, nung kailangan lahat mag-pivot na, hindi pwede mag-sell face-to-face, kaya bawal na yon, no? So, kailangan online ordering, online delivery. So, all of this can be wholesale or bulk or volume, no? Pangmaramihan, o pwede ring retail, tingi-tingi, no? So, all that, distribution of goods, no? Through shops, pwedeng physical shops, yung tinatawag sa English na brick and mortar, no? Yung kiosk nyo na exists physically, or hindi naman, no? Online ordering. So pwede rin wholesale and retail through online ordering. And then we also have community, social, and personal services. So isa yung category. So yung leisure, for example, movie houses, or yung mga if you want a business. I had a student before, ang business nila, gumagawa sila ng rides para sa mga entertainment centers or amusement parks. So nagdi-design sila. For years, it was his father's business, and now he is already actively involved in the business and running it, no? So it's a leisure, they make rides, yung entertainment rides, tulad ng parang octopus, o kaya naman yung mga trains na kiddie trains, no, that go around an amusement park. Part of this is also education, no? It's part of community, social, and personal services. You can have, let's say, a kindergarten school, or you want to give lessons or training, lessons in Ikebana, kung yun ang iyong hobby or talent, and also training, no? And then health services, no? So nauso to sa lalo na during the pandemic, no? Yung offering testing, no? Or testing for blood chemistry and all these laboratory tests, no? Or testing for COVID, no? So that can also be health services and pharmaceutical or related health services, offering of related health services, no, for people, no, that they need, no. And then finally, agriculture, fishing, and forestry. So raw materials for consumer and industrial goods, no. So yung student ko noon, sinosource niya ang kanyang bangus, no, sa Sual, Pangasinan. Tapos ang raw materials ay bangus, no, milk fish. And then ang proseso, he cleans it, no, and then half, no, and then they are sold, no, packaged already, no, ready to be cooked in whatever menu, no. So yan ang kanyang business, no. So from the raw materials from the ocean, no, then fish, no, can be created into a consumer or industrial good, no? Kasi pwede rin naman na ang customers mo are individuals or they can be industrial, meaning supermarkets already or grocery stores, no? So this has to do with food, no? Forestry, and what do you call this? Organic farming, for example, no, farming and agriculture will always be a mainstay, no, in our country, no, because of course people will always say, no, food is always needed, at saka agriculture is the backbone. We are always trying to build, no, our agriculture industry. So yan ang some examples of business organizations. So we'll take a break for a while and then we'll resume after a few minutes. Okay.
White rose papaya, yeah, yeah, yeah. Boom, puti ka in 7 days, oh yeah, 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 yeah. White rose papaya.
New White Rose Papaya. May double whitening ng papaya extracts and vitamin B3. Clinically proven magpaputi in as early as 7 days with regular use.
Boom, puti ka, white rose papaya, yeah, 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 yeah.
Papaya puti, papaya fast. White Rose Papaya with vitamin B3. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified world-class quality.
ACS.
Suwame ang aroma. Santhon Plus Coffee Mix. Suwabe ang lasa. Magaan pa sa bulsa. Santhon Plus Coffee Mix. May kape ka na, may gamot ka pa. Santhon Plus Coffee Mix. Mabibili sa mga butika.
DZXL News, ang himpilan ng RMN.
Business na! Matuto at isagawa!
Okay, so we will resume and I'll share. Okay, so from our categories, no, ang shinare ko sa inyo 9, no, 9 mga na organizational business organizations, rather yung sectors, yung tinatawag nating sectors, but we can also have other there are also other ways of categorizing them, but for the moment I think this gives you an idea paano ginugroup, no, yung various business sectors. So let's talk naman about the business, the kinds of businesses or business classifications according to the form of ownership. No, kasi kung mag-umpisa kayo ng business or if you're already hired in a business, try to find out ano ba yung organization, ano bang category yung paano ba na-organize ang inyong, ano yung structure ng negosyo. If you want to be a negosyante, what kind also of ownership are you looking at? So, ang unang-una ay yung sole proprietorship. This is owned by a single person who solely benefits from the profits and also suffers the losses alone. No, kasi nag-iisa lang siya, no? So lahat ng tubo o kita, lahat ng kita at lahat ng tubo sa kanya, pero kung sakaling malugi, lahat rin sa kanya, no? And then we also have partnership. Ang partnership naman, agreement of 2 or more persons who bind themselves na magko-contribute sila ng pera, property, or industry to a common fund with the intention, kanilang intention will divide the profits among themselves. So magko-contribute sila, no, ng kanilang either pera or effort or property or work, no, so that lumago ang business, at kung magkaroon na ng tubo, i-divide nila, i-share nila, divide it among themselves yung profits. Okay, the third kind, so una, sole proprietorship. Second, partnership. Yung ikatlo, corporation. So ano yun? Yun yung artificial being created by the operation of the law. So sa pamamagitan ng pag-register sa SEC or what we call the Securities and Exchange Commission, no, nagkakaroon ng korporasyon, nagke-create, no, nalilikha ang korporasyon. It has the right of succession, no? So pwede itong ipamana, at pwedeng mag-succeed ang mga kung sino man magiging mga officers, presidente, at so on. It has certain powers, it has certain attributes and properties expressly authorized by law for its existence, no? So naka-specify yan kung anong pwedeng gawin sa isang korporasyon, no? So it requires a certain number of directors or incorporators, no? May mga rules, no? Pero sila ang may-ari. Ang may-ari ay ang korporasyon. And then finally, although later on I will talk about something very new, yung sa Pilipinas, no, yung one person corporation or OPC, no. So pwede magkaroon ng korporasyon na isang tao lang, no. So pwede rin 'yon. No, hindi lang sole proprietorship pero corporation na isang tao lang. And then we also have cooperative. Ang cooperative ay non-profit enterprise which is owned, no, and democratically controlled on a mutual basis by its members who participate in the patronage of its operation. In other words, ang may-ari isang grupo, yung mga membro ng kooperatiba at sila rin nagko-control, no? At sila rin ang nag-participate, no? Sila rin ang nagtatrabaho kung ano man yung operation ng kooperatiba na yon, no? Kung savings man o nagbibigay ng credit, no? They also participate in it. So, ang characteristics of sole proprietorship, yung una, no? They are the simplest form of business structure. They're the easiest and the cheapest to start kasi konti lang yung mga rules. Konti lang mga government rules that control the sole proprietorship. So, itong pinakamadaling umpisahan, no? At gawing structure or ownership category. So sole proprietor, isang tao lang. Next, proprietors also enjoy full control and profits from the business. Kaya lang, kung sakaling malugi, kailangan bayaran nila ang mga creditors kung kanino sila may utang, no? At kung sakali yung tinatawag na unlimited legal liability, no? So pwede kahit makuha yung bahay nila, yung kotse nila, and so on, pwede makuha, no? Basta lang mabayaran yung mga creditors o yung mga kinauutangan nila. Sole proprietorships are limited by the amount of capital available. Kung ano man ang kapital nung yung taong yon, no, limited lang sa perang yon, no. Medyo limited din yung ability to get outside assistance and a potential shortfall of needed skills to be successful. Kasi kung isa lang, of course later on pwede siyang mag-hire, no. Pwede siyang kumuha ng tutulong sa kanyang business. Pero kung minsan baka mangailangan siya ng mga tao kasi kung siya lang kulang ang skills, no. Ang isang tao hindi kaya lahat-lahat, no. So usually sooner or later we'll have to hire other people. Anong characteristics naman ng partnership, di ba? So partnership is arrangement between two or more people to oversee business operations and share its profits and liabilities. So may kasosyo ka, may ka-share ka. Both sa kita at sa kung magkaroon ng liability o paglugi, no? In a general partnership company, all the members share both profits and liabilities, no? Professionals like doctors and lawyers often form a limited liability partnership. Okay? So, yan ang example. O kaya accountants. I will give you as an example of a partnership. Yung SGV, yung Sisip Gores Belaya, which is the very well-known and among the largest auditing firms in the country. It's a partnership. no? Formed by accountants, no? Accountants, and those, they're called partners, yung accountants. Tapos yung mga partners na hindi accountants, they are called principals, no? There may be tax benefits to a partnership compared to a corporation. So, baka mas beneficial ang tax rule sa partnership kaysa sa corporation. At tas yung characteristics naman ng corporation, it is a legal personality distinct from incorporators and shareholders. So yung nag-incorporate, yun yung mga taong nag-umpisa ng corporation. Tapos yung mga shareholders, sila yung bumibili ng shares o stocks ng korporasyon. Kung magde-declare sila ng shares or stocks, it's like buying ownership a little bit of the corporation. Yan pag sinasabing bumibili ng stocks, no? Pero yung korporasyon, separate siya, legal entity siya, no? Ownership is held by various natural or juridical persons through the purchase of shares of capital stock. So, pwede kang maging co-owner ng Jollibee, no? Kung bumili ka ng mga stocks nito, no? So you have depending on what you buy, then you will have several hundreds or depending on the amount that you can put, or thousands, no, of shares, no? So part owner ka. Stockholders elect directors who formulate plans and policies and appoint the officers. Yung mga stockholders ang nag-a-appoint ng officers ng kumpanya. The principal administrative officers of a corporation are the president, 1, 2, or more VPs, vice presidents, a corporate secretary, and a treasurer. The officers are responsible for the active management of the corporation and have the right to engage the necessary personnel for operations, no? So yan ang corporation. So if ano naman ang advantage kung bibili ka ng stocks ng korporasyon, no? Kasi later on, pag let's say hopefully successful ang company, may maayos at may profit, no? Pag nag-declare ng dividends, meaning nag-decide ang mga officers ng kumpanya na i-share nila yung profit at ibabalik sa mga shareholders, no? So according to the proportion in which they own shares, no, makaka-receive sila ng dividends, no, a share of the profits. So that's an advantage. Okay? So ang advantage rin ng corporation, typically, yung stockholders are not liable kung sakaling malugi, no, beyond their investment. Babayad lang sila ng utang hanggang sa anong ininvest nila. Okay? But beyond that, hindi na sila pwede habulin. Hindi pwede habulin yung kanilang personal properties, no? So, yung ability to raise fund, yung sole proprietorship, medyo limited capital at limited resources, at usually mas mahirap to get a loan, usually challenging, no, makautang sa bangko. Yung partnership has more funds, no, sa mas may funds sila kasi yung partners nagko-contribute. Yung corporation naman, that has the most ability to accumulate capital or funds. Stability of operations, madaling i-form together, no? Madaling mag-create ng sole proprietorship at madali ring i-dissolve, no? Kasi isang tao lang ang concerned. Sa partnership naman, it's relatively easy to organize compared to a corporation. Kaya lang hindi masyadong stable kasi due to potentially pwedeng ma-break apart, no? Pwedeng mag-stop kung mag-withdraw ang isang partner, no? So potentially it can be unstable, lack of stability. Yung corporation naman, it's relatively difficult to organize kasi may mga, kuminsan maraming government requirements, pero it has greater stability of existence at mas madaling i-liquidate yung investment, no? Tapos yung liability, yung sole proprietorship, full liability, no? Kailangan niya bayaran, unlimited liability, yung risk na kung sakaling malugi, kailangan niya bayaran yung mga pinag-uutangan, nakasalalay yan lahat sa balikat ng owner, nung one person na yon. Sa partnership, there are 2 or 3 partners pero unlimited liability rin. No? So pwede silang habulin. While yung stockholders nga sa corporation, they are not liable beyond their investment. So hindi sila pwede habulin. Pwede sila habulin only to the amount that pinasok nila o ininvest nila sa kumpanya. Okay, so let's take a break. And then I'll see you after this short break.
Sabi, pag si girl in love, you see it in her smile. Pag lalaki in love, you see it in his eyes.
EO Executive Optical. Expert eye care. State-of-the-art facilities.
Girl, have your eyes checked and see the love. Bea Alonzo here, EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
For expert eye care, come to EO Executive Optical with over 250 stores nationwide. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
DZXL News. Ang himpilan ng RMN.
Okay, welcome back. And let's resume our lesson, no? Our session for today. At ang pag-uusapan naman natin ay ang mga SMEs or and also MSMEs, which stands for Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises. No? So I'm sure narinig nyo na yun, narinig nyo na pinag-uusapan ng mga MSMEs at siguro alam mo nyo na rin kung ano what the letters stand for, no? But let's just review a bit, no, kung ano yung micro, small, at medium. Yung micro means yung total assets including land assets 3 million or less. No, kaya micro siya, at saka yung number of employees, no, yung empleyado niya from 1 to 9 employees lang. Micro yon. Ano naman ang small? Ang small enterprises, yung assets is 3 million to 15 million pesos, no? So that includes land, equipment, machines, vehicles, property, and so on, no? Number of employees naman sa small is from 10 to 99 employees. Ano naman yung medium enterprises? Ang medium enterprises, ang total assets, including land, is from 15 million and 1 pesos to 100 million pesos. At ang number of employees naman nito is 100 to 199. Finally, yung large enterprises na hindi natin pag-aaralan masyado sa ating kurso is above 100 million pesos ang total assets at 200 and more employees, no? So, yan ang ating category. Now, you may know it already, but the MSMEs make up 99.6% of all businesses in the Philippines. No, 99.6. So halos lahat ng mga negosyo sa Pilipinas ay micro, small, and medium. No? So they contribute, yung SME, 70% of the jobs, but only 32% of the value. No? So kailangan mas greater yung value add, pero nakikita nyo na ang MSMEs, no, ang laki ng kontribusyon sa paggawa ng trabaho. Kaya if you are thinking of being a negosyante, no, na maging negosyante, that's also, of course, you will earn for yourself and your family, which is very good, but you also think of the possibility of creating jobs for other people. So napaka mahusay na objective rin yan. No? So we need a vibrant MSME sector. No? Kaya narinig nyo, at saka yan rin yung purpose ng ating kurso, ng ating business na radio program, no? Para encourage kayo na magkaroon ng negosyo either as a sideline o gig o racket, no? Or as a full-blown business, no? A full-time business. Pwede pag-umpisa na sideline o gig o racket. Pero later on, sana, no? Hopefully with work and the guidance and mentoring and the effort and the capital, then umunlad siya, lumaki, mag-grow, maging full-time business. No? So the importance of MSMEs is that they address poverty through job generation, equitable distribution of income. So mas na-share, no? At mas fair, mas equal yung distribution ng income. At yung economic activities hindi lang nasa mga syudad, pero nasa mga municipalities rin, nasa mga LGUs. Hindi lang sa mga metro cities, hindi lang sa Metro Manila, Metro Cebu, Metro Davao, Metro Iloilo, but in the other cities as well, no? As well as in the towns and in the countryside, no? So yan ang halaga ng entrepreneurship o pagnenegosyo. Provides broad-based sources of growth at mas-stimulate yung entrepreneurial skills, no? Yung skills na, we'll talk about that later, no? Ano yung mga skills ng entrepreneur, ng negosyante, no? The skills and abilities, the traits, the characteristics and talents, no? Yung mga negosyante na maliliit, pwede maging suppliers at providers ng support services ng malalaking enterprises. So for example, merong assembly plant ng Toyota or whatever car company, no? Yung mga so malaki ang Toyota. So yung maliliit na companies, pwede magkaroon ng, they can provide, they can be suppliers, they can provide pag when he's born premature, he's placed muna in incubator, where he's given special attention and medicine and care para lumakas at later on to grow on to a full-term baby and adult, no? So ganun din sa MSMEs, no? We have to take care of our MSMEs para lumago sila at later on be more established companies, no? That have a great role in the economic and social development of our country, no? What else? So we push the economy from the bottom, meaning from the MSMEs. Kasi parang pyramid yan eh. Mas malaki yung nasa ilalim, yung mga MSMEs, kaysa yung mga large na nasa top. So kailangan i-push natin yung mga nasa ilalim, bigyan ng atensyon, bigyan ng support, no? Provide capital, if possible, training, a lot of training, mentoring, coaching, no, so that we are pushing the economy from the bottom to the top, no, and from the base, we push from the base, no, we don't just push from the top, but we also push from the base, and yun ang mga MSMEs. Okay, so we'll take a break again, and then I'll see you for our last session, last part of our session for today. So just a while.
Tuto at isagawa!
Santon Plus Coffee Mix.
Ako si Janet. Gustong-gusto ko talaga ang Santon Plus Coffee Mix kasi hindi ako nakakaramdam ng palpitations. Hindi katulad ng dati kong kape. Kaya mas hiyang ako sa Santon Plus Coffee Mix.
Santon Plus Coffee Mix. Kape na, gamot pa. Mabibili sa mga butika.
DZXL News. Ang himpilan ng RMN.
Business na! Matuto at isagawa!
Alright, so welcome back. And what we'll have now is an introduction to functions of business, no? Hindi natin matatapos ang buong tema na to or topic na to, but it's like an appetizer, no? O tinatawag na starters kung minsan, no? It's like an introduction to this topic. Kung ano ba yung mga business functions, no? So, yung mga business functions, no, are composed of tinatawag na core business functions, and then we also have what we call support functions, no? So every organization launches with a goal of providing a product, a service, or a collection or combination of products and services to the customers and or the clients, no? So yung pinaka-importante o yung overarching function of a business is to fulfill its reason for existing. Kaya napaka-importante nga yung mission. Dapat alam mo bakit ka nasa business, bakit ka nagnenegosyo, at ano yung goal ng business mo, no? What these items are, these three have to be present in all business organizations, no? And those three business functions, you can call them FOM, finance, operations, and marketing. So yun yung core. But we also have, actually we have several. We have more than three. I just mentioned some of them, no? Yung administrative function, yung transportation and distribution service function, and then finance function, human resources function, and then we have the ICT function or information and communication technology function. So napaka-importante yan, no? ICT deals with communication. You know naman how digital, we are moving towards greater digitalization, no? Na we are able to carry out business processes through our digital capabilities, no? Kaya napaka-importante to be digitally literate, no? Alam natin how to, of course, how to work on a computer, and then how to use the interconnectivity, how to work in the internet, yung interconnectivity apps, platforms, yung tinatawag na gano'n, no? So, that's a function, no? Pag sinabing human resources, yung sinabi ko kanina, that deals with people, how to handle people, how to maximize, no, them, so that they're able to contribute for the betterment of the company, pero sila rin ay masaya at they are remunerated fairly, and they are also taken care of, no? So ang pinaka-importanting resource ay always the human resources, no? And sometimes also the most difficult to handle, no? And then we have the marketing function, as you know, how to bring the product to the market, to the clients, no? So we'll talk about that more, no? But marketing talks about promoting the product, selling it, creating relationships with various stakeholders, but especially the clients and the distributors and those in the supply chain, no, in the value chain. Sales function very much related to marketing, no? So it's all about sales and getting the product to the customer, no? Production or operations function, very important sa FOM. It's one of the three core functions, no? So it involves making the product or making the service, no? The operations that are involved in creating the product and delivering the service, no? Research and development function, so importante rin to kasi the life of a company is very much dependent also on its ability, no, to be able to make new products. Hindi pwede yun at yun rin for years and years kasi kung minsan, of course, there's some products that can last years, no? For example, we were talking about it before, some chocolate bars have been around for years, no? Some beers also have been around for years, no? some banks have been in existence in the Philippines. We have a bank since the 19th century, no? I think BPI is the oldest bank in the Philippines, no? So, but they will not be around if they didn't know how to research and develop new products or new services, new ways of doing things. At para magawa yon, kailangan ng research and development function in developing new products, new ways of doing things, and always yung tinatawag na innovating, no? Finding new ways, no? I mentioned distribution function, but that's also, sometimes it's linked to marketing. It's also linked very much to production, to try to it's the process of distributing or making the products, identifying the channels on how to distribute the products, no? Yung channel mo ba is through retail outlets, or do you distribute online, no? Or do you do direct selling, and so on, no? So ano mga distribution channels mo. And then yung administration function, administrative, that also has to be done, no? The documents, keeping the documents, and the administrative details that are needed to get this entire corporation moving and smoothly and efficiently functioning. So, for a while. So, yan ang ating functions, no? Yung tinatawag na functions, the core functions as well as the support functions, no? So, briefly, finance. Finance is a functional area responsible for financial management, planning, and stewardship. Pag sinabing stewardship, parang caretaker. So, other topics na pag-uusapan natin later in the future, sources of funding, saan ba kumukuha ng funding, costing, pricing, break-even, basics of accounting, basics of financial statements, and others. Ano pa? Core, just before I'll just tackle the three main, no? Yung three core, no? So, yung marketing refers to the activities a company takes to promote the buying or selling of a product or service. So it includes, siguro naririnig nyo na to, yung advertising, delivering products. Kuminsan selling is a part of marketing, no? And other selling products to consumers and other businesses. Marketing as a discipline involves all the actions a company does to draw in customers and maintain relationships with them. Kaya yung networking with past or potential clients is part of the work. They try to, this is the area of business that involves processes that try to identify and satisfy yung customer requirements. So, gumagawa silang market analysis, customer relationship management, product development, importante yan, no? Yung mga bagong flavors, no? Yung Carmen's Best, no? Na ice cream, they have new products and variants and messages and flavors, no? So you can see napaka-dynamic, no? Nung kanilang product development. Advertising, sales, product design, no? So pag-uusapan natin yung marketing strategies, planning, segmentation, positioning, kung naririnig nyo na to, yung 4Ps, kuminsan 5Ps or 6Ps of marketing and the marketing mix. And finally, to end, we talk about operations. Ito yung functional area that's responsible sa pag-convert ng inputs into outputs. So yung inputs might be yung mga design, yung raw materials, yung work orders, at ang outputs, yun na yung produkto at mga services that your organization or yung mga your negosyo will provide sa mga customers mo. Now, in addition to production, pinag-uusapan natin yung supply chain. Ano yung supply chain? Yun, ini-include natin yung kumpanya, tapos yung kanyang supplier, no, ng mga raw materials, tapos yung supplier ng supplier niya. Tapos on the other side naman, yung kanyang distributor, yung kanyang retailer, hanggang sa kanyang customer. So nakita nyo parang chain yun, no? From the supplier hanggang sa customer, final or ultimate or end user customer. So anything, yung mga, all the operations involved, no, that helps you produce and deliver your product or service, no? But most initiatives or operations will involve your systems, your processes, your technologies, and your personnel. So these 4 main areas will keep your business running smoothly and allow you to generate income. Okay? So yan ang ating session for today. So it was about business classifications and an introduction to the business functions, no? So I hope you learned everything, and if you are if you want to get a certificate, pakilagda ang inyong real full name sa comment section sa FB page ng business na, yung community account o community page ng business na, or ang FB page ng BCYF or Benita at Catalina Yap Foundation. All right, so with that, I want to thank you and thank you for listening. I hope you learned a lot today. So muli, magandang araw, magandang buhay, at magandang kinabukasan. Until next week, this is Prof. Dea Makatangay telling you, let's do it with business na. Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye to me, Masya. Hello, bright bar blue. Isang labanan yan. Bright bar blue.
Pride Bar Blue with powerful stain-away enzymes. Malupit magtanggal ng dumit mancha pero di masakit sa kamay.
Goodbye to me, Masya. Hello, bright bar blue. Isang labanan yan.
As tested ang cotton and polycotton. Sa mancha, malupit. Sa kamay mo, mabait. Pride Bar Blue. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO certified. World-class quality.
ACS.
Hirap magpahinga? May mga gamot para dyan. Pero, relax. Mag-efficacent oil. Sa unang amoy at hagod, ramdam ang ginhawa na trusted by all. Unahin ng trusted ginhawa.